Hey, what is up everybody? I'm here today to teach you about how to center elements when you're making websites. So let's get started with coding. See right here you have several boxes with their inner divs not centered. So we're gonna make them centered with 4 different methods. The first method that we're going to talk about is the flex method. Let's get to this. See right now we're coding on the outer div. And the flex message actually styles on the outer div to center the inner div. Display flex and justify content center and align items center. And this should do it. Now if we just go back, and you can see that it's centered. Now write the code here. Now you can see we have it in the code block. We have it in the code block too for you to see more clearly. This is the flex method. Let's move on to the absolute method. As you can see, the outer div of the absolute positioning method must be relative, and then we style on the inner div. So right now let's do that. This is position absolute, and then left 50%, top 50%, transform, translate, negative 50%, negative 50%. This should do it. And if you go back, you can see that it's the text is centered. Now remember, the inner div must have a vis for this to work. So remember to do that. And let's put the code in for the code block. BR. This should do the job. So this one you style on the inside. Now we talk about the 2 ways to horizontally center the inner div. The first way is we're going to use text align. So text align center. As you can see, it's horizontally centered. The second one is the margin method. For the margin method, you also need to have a vis for the inner div, and you set margin left auto and margin right auto, and you have it horizontally centered too. Remember, when you set the margin left, margin right, the margin auto method, you do it in the inner div, and when you do the text align, you do it in the outer div. Let's write the code down for this one too, beautifully. And as you can see, we have the code neatly written here. If you want to see the actual tutorial website, the book, you could visit this website right here.